Good morning, everyone, or good evening, depending on where you are. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Sunday, start of another week. If you're watching my content on Facebook, please like my page. If you're watching it on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. Let's see what the cards have in store for us today. Okay, so today we are back to swords. We have two swords on the layout today. So a lot of what we're going to be talking about has to do with our thoughts and thought processes, or maybe communications, things like that. So the first thing we have is the Eight of Swords, which is shortened force. And this is Jupiter in Gemini, and Jupiter is actually Gemini is actually detrimental to Jupiter, so it's very limiting in the sense of not growing or not expanding. But it's all about restriction and being held prisoner by our thoughts. By the ideas that we have. Something is holding us back, or maybe preventing us from expressing ourselves this day. The next card that we have is the World. And the World is all about coming to the end of a cycle. So maybe we're coming to the end of a cycle of this restriction that we've been having on our lives. And things are about to start changing for us and moving forward and venturing out into new things and new areas of our life opening up, because we're moving out of this restrictiveness that we have, whether it's an idea or maybe it's a restriction on our communication. We're opening up to the new possibilities and the new things that are around us, and new opportunities of growth in being able to have the thoughts that we want to have, be able to act on them, and to be able to express ourselves in the proper way. And then finally, the third one is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is all about just acting on those thoughts without thinking about the consequences, without worrying about stuff like that. It's spontaneous action. It's really going out and being impulsive with these thoughts that are coming into you. Now, this can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on the thoughts that you're having and everything. But what it's showing, what the reading is showing in general for us today, is that although we've been restricted, we've been holding out, we're coming to the end of that restriction. And as we move to the end of that restriction, we're going to find that there are a lot of ways in which we can really express ourselves. There we go, getting kind of level there. There's a lot of ways that we can really express ourselves and allow our thoughts and our ideas to be expressed in the world, and to start acting on them. And we can start acting on them quickly. Once we start moving out of this, whatever it is that's holding us back in our lives today. But just be watching for the end of this and the opportunity to move forward in either your communication or your thoughts, or maybe forming new ideas about things. All those things are covered with swords because they're air. So it can also be conflict of troubles, but not necessarily in this case. Because although it could be the end of conflict and trouble and moving forward, and going into area where we're better to express ourselves and express our ideas. Maybe something has been in our environment has been holding us back or limiting what we can say or what we can do. And that's going to be coming to an end, and we're going to be moving forward into a time where we can really express ourselves and be the person that we are meant to be. So I hope you enjoy my reading. If you like my content, please like my Facebook page and like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. You can also follow my blog. The links for everything are in the About page on my Facebook page and in the video description below on YouTube. My readings do start off at $5. If you'd like to book one, you can contact me through Facebook, through YouTube, or through my email address at lodgemagician@gmail.com. Thank you and have a wonderful day.